David H.K. Bell, a talented and beloved actor from Hawaii, has passed away at the age of 57, just a short time after the release of the highly anticipated 2025 live-action version of Lilo and Stitch, in which he had a memorable supporting role. His family confirmed the news of his death, prompting an outpouring of grief and reflection from the entertainment industry, the local Hawaiian community, and fans of the film alike. Though his role in the movie was not one of the central characters, Bell brought to it a sense of depth, authenticity, and cultural pride that resonated deeply with audiences, particularly native Hawaiians and those familiar with the unique culture of the islands. Bell portrayed the big Hawaiian guy in the film, a role that, while small in terms of screen time, was significant in context and representation. The 2025 live-action adaptation of Lilo and Stitch aimed to strike a careful balance between staying true to the spirit of the beloved 2002 animated classic and reflecting modern sensibilities and cultural awareness. Disney's casting of local Hawaiian actors for several supporting roles was a deliberate move to ensure that the film honored its island setting in a way that felt authentic. Bell, with his deep roots in the community and his lifelong passion for storytelling, was a perfect fit for the project. Born and raised in Hawaii, David H.K. Bell was more than just an actor. He was known in his community as a multifaceted talent, an actor, cultural advocate, public servant, and mentor to many aspiring performers. His career in the performing arts was one of love and dedication. He appeared in various local theater productions, television shows filmed in Hawaii such as Hawaii 5-0 and Magnum PI, and had worked as an educator and advocate for preserving Hawaiian language and traditions. In addition to his acting, Bell was known for his work at the Ellison Onizuka Kona International Airport, where he served as the assistant superintendent. His voice, warm and welcoming, could be heard over the loudspeakers greeting visitors in English, Hawaiian, and Pidgin, an auditory symbol of the hospitality and spirit of aloha that he embodied. Bell's sudden passing came as a shock to many who had recently celebrated his involvement in Lilo and Stitch. Friends and fans recall how excited and proud he was to be part of the movie, attending the premiere with family and friends, glowing with happiness and gratitude. His sister, Jeline Kanani Bell, shared an emotional tribute to him on social media, highlighting the profound loss their family feels and how much David meant to them and to so many others. She described him as a generous and gentle soul who always took time to support others, whether it was through mentorship, performances, or simply sharing a laugh. What made Bell stand out was not just his talent, but his ability to connect. People who worked with him described him as a person who radiated positivity and brought a sense of purpose to every project he touched. In an industry that often celebrates fame over integrity, Bell remained rooted in his values and community. He was proud of his heritage and worked to ensure that Hawaiian culture was not only represented but respected. His commitment to cultural accuracy and dignity made him a valuable voice during the production of Lilo and Stitch, especially as the film navigated challenges surrounding representation and authenticity. Disney's live-action adaptation was under intense scrutiny for how it portrayed native Hawaiian culture. There was significant discussion and even controversy around casting decisions, with fans and cultural advocates keeping a close eye on whether the film would honor its roots. Having individuals like Bell involved provided reassurance that some of the right voices were in the room. His presence helped give the project a grounding influence, and many now look back on his scenes in the film with added emotion, knowing they represent part of his final legacy. In addition to his performance in Lilo and Stitch, Bell had recently completed filming for another project, The Wrecking Crew, a film that includes notable stars like Jason Momoa and Morena Baccarin. His role in that film was set to showcase yet another side of his talent, and fans are hopeful that his appearance will be a fitting final bow to a life devoted to storytelling. Though he did not achieve global fame in the traditional sense, Bell's impact was deep, especially within the Hawaiian acting community, where he served as an example of perseverance and passion. Friends and colleagues from across the islands and beyond have shared stories of Bell's kindness and dedication. He mentored young actors, gave generously to local arts programs, and often volunteered his time to community projects. One colleague remarked that Bell was the heart of the room, someone whose presence made people feel at ease. Another recalled how he would always say, "It's about the story, not the spotlight," a phrase that perfectly encapsulated his approach to acting and to life. Bell's death has led many to reflect on the broader issues of cultural preservation and representation in media. In an industry still grappling with how to portray indigenous and minority communities accurately and respectfully, his contributions serve as an example of how collaboration with local talent can elevate a project. He reminded the world that there's tremendous value in listening to the people whose stories are being told, and that authenticity is not just a buzzword, but a responsibility. As tributes pour in from those who knew him personally and from fans who appreciated his work, it's clear that David H.K. Bell's legacy extends beyond the screen. He leaves behind a legacy of warmth, generosity, and purpose. His life was a bridge between traditional Hawaiian storytelling and the global entertainment industry, a life spent ensuring that the world saw Hawaii not just as a beautiful backdrop, but as a living, breathing culture with rich narratives worth telling. His family has asked for privacy as they grieve, but they also hope to celebrate his life in a way that reflects his joyful spirit and his deep commitment to community. Plans for a memorial are reportedly in the works, one that will likely include music, storytelling, and tributes from fellow performers. In the meantime, his final performances in Lilo and Stitch and The Wrecking Crew stand as poignant reminders of a life well lived. David H.K. Bell's passing is a loss not only to his family and friends, but to all who value the power of cultural storytelling. His journey serves as a testament to the impact one individual can have when they bring their full self to their art, stay true to their roots, and lift others along the way. Though he is gone, his spirit lives on in the stories he helped tell, in the people he inspired, and in the continued work to honor the culture he so dearly loved.